Hello everyone and welcome back to the SteemTrail Gaming News. Today is the 18th April of 2018. My name is Kralizec and I will be your host for the evening. So let me start by apologizing that we are somewhat late compared to the usual time. But I advertised this yesterday. I was recording on a author's reading for a friend. But that's not what you guys are here to watch. You're here to watch the newest in video gaming news, and we got two interesting stories for you guys. The first is about a video game collector who found drugs in Nintendo Entertainment System cartridges. And the second piece of news is about the fact that some skins that are found on Minecraft site are apparently full of viruses. But we will begin with the news about a collector who found drugs, he assumes it's heroin, in some Nintendo cartridges. So he was just going through a flea market and he noticed a few cartridges of roller games and golf. And he bought them, you know, because that's what you do when you're a collector. But they felt, well, somewhat heavy to him, so he decided to put them on a scale, and he actually found out that they were about twice as heavy as compared to regular cartridges. So then he took them apart and found them filled with these little gray packages. And was like, oh, what is this? So he opened one of them and found a whitish powder in them, and well, he just assumed it was drugs, so he called the police. The cartridges were obviously confiscated by the police, and an investigation is now underway to find what kind of drugs were actually included, and whether the original owner and the person who stashed the drugs inside them could be found. Though I'm going to assume that a person who would stash his drugs in such a way and then not take them away is likely dead, and I'm going to assume because of ODing. What's an interesting part of the story is that golf seems to be the NES cartridge of choice for people who like to smuggle stuff. As in the past, there have already been cartridges found that had like $5,000 inside of them. So people use them to smuggle money, to smuggle drugs. Well, we'll see whether we find something else stashed in these golf cartridges. So if you have a golf cartridge that you bought secondhand, maybe you don't want to weight it and to see whether it's heavier than your average cartridge. And if it is, maybe you got a win on your hands. Who knows? Okay, and our second piece of news is about Minecraft skins, which seem to be full of viruses that completely erase your hard drives. That itself is a pretty big problem, but not something that is so unusual to the modding world, as mods are a fairly obvious way to attack other people's computers. The problem with this one is the fact that some of the viruses are in skins that are at the official Minecraft servers, and that's actually a pretty big problem. Avast, which is a security firm that also creates one of the most well-known of free antivirus softwares, says that nearly 50,000 accounts have already been infected by these viruses. The viruses aren't particularly sophisticated, but they reformat your hard drive, delete all backups, and remove system programs. This obviously isn't something that is very pleasant if it happens to you. I certainly wouldn't wish this. I don't think I would wish this even on my worst enemy. This is just horrible in our digital age. But the real problem is the fact that they are available through Microsoft servers, and thus there's a good chance that some people might ignore warnings by their antivirus softwares when they download them. as they will be like, well, I downloaded this from a trusted source, so I can just install it. And then they find their hard drive completely formatted. Man, I'm glad I'm not playing Minecraft at the moment. I'm really, really glad. But yeah, hopefully Microsoft can make a sweep through their database, find which skins are infected, delete them, or find a way to delete the virus from them. And hopefully, as least people as possible will be actually affected by this. And with that being said, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please consider giving us a thumbs up here on YouTube and subscribing to the channel. If you are watching on Steam, maybe you want to give us an upvote and follow the blog. Either way, be sure to leave a comment and be sure to tune in tomorrow for more gaming news, as we are your source of daily gaming news every single day. See you guys later with more gaming content.